Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Crystal Chanel, and today is Christmas Eve, y'all. We are getting ready to open up some gifts and chill with our families. And during this time, you're going to want something quick and simple as far as makeup goes, because in most cases, we're going to be safe and we will have on a mask, right? So we don't want to put on too much of a heavy face and risk messing up that beautiful makeup that we've put on by putting a mask on top of it. So we're just going to do something quick and light. I am actually going to be using my fingers today to apply my foundation. I've been seeing that this is really working for me and it has been giving me a smooth and flawless application. So I'm just going to roll with it. I'm going to bring you along on my makeup routine that I've been doing as of lately. So if you're interested in watching, make sure that you stay tuned to the end. Also make sure that you like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I put up a new video. Let's go ahead and just get right into it. So I have already washed, moisturized, primed my face, and the last step that I have to do today is I have been kind of trying out these Cover FX mattifying booster drops. I like them pretty good. I only put them in my T-zone to help me kind of stay away from getting so oily so fast. So I'm going to start by using this today. And as you'll see here, I've kind of created my own little dropper because the dropper that comes with this was pure trash. I even contemplated taking it back because it just didn't work at all. And when I was looking at reviews of this, a lot of people were saying that the dropper was no good. So I guess I kind of expected it. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to start by just putting this in my T-zone, and I'm gonna smooth this out with my fingers. It does create a very smooth canvas, so I do like that about it. There's not really much of a scent, and it does kind of have that silicone feel, but it's a little different because it just automatically creates like this really soft, luxurious feel on your face. So I have been using that. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the foundation of choice today, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. Now, I did go into the mall on yesterday and I picked up a new color. I used their tablet, which kind of, in a sense, picked the color for you. I was using 5N2 and I would see that sometimes I would get that kind of ashy look around my chin area, but with their iPad that they have and how it analyzed my face, it came up that I should be using 6W1. So this is my first time today trying this. It may be too warm, I don't know, or it may just be the right color. So I'm gonna try this today and see how it works. I'm literally putting this much on my hand. And I'm smoothing it on like moisturizer. Gonna put a little bit more. Just as if I was using a sponge, I am gonna blend that down into my neck and over into my ears. And so I am going for a light to medium coverage today, and this is what it's looking like so far. So now that I have the foundation on, how I'm gonna get a little bit of that more coverage look that we all go for is I'm gonna jump into my concealer. I'm gonna be using Estee Lauder's 5N Stay in Place concealer. So let's go ahead and just go in with this 5N. I am going to apply that just like that. And we are going to take our sponge and blend it out. That gives us a really smooth and flawless look. Nice. Okay, so to brighten up my under eye, I am going to also take the Estee Lauder in the color 4N. Now this is the double wear. This one is much thicker, so you don't need a lot of it. I found that out the hard way. Just use a tap of it and you're good to go. And I'm only putting this on the inner corner of my eye, just like that. And I'm gonna blend that out just to brighten me up a tad. See, it doesn't do much in my forehead, and the reason why is because I use the same side of my blender that I use for the 5N. So I'm kind of muting and blending the colors in together, which is what you want to do. Now you'll also notice that when I'm blending this out, I'm not going to drag it completely under my eye. I'm going to keep it right to that inner corner. We only want that inner corner brightened, not your whole under eye, because we want to give off a very natural look. See how that looks? Very pretty. I am going to take my SheGlam Insta Ready powder, and I'm just going to tap this under my eyes. I am going to use the opposite end of the blender today because I didn't bring my other brush up. I'm just gonna you want to push that in. Just push it in. By the way, this is in the color Smooth Sand. All right, so once we have our concealer, we have our foundation on, and we have also blended all of this out, we are going to now take some bronzer. I'm not doing a full on contour today, so for my bronzer, I am going to be sticking in the Estee Lauder family using the Bronze Goddess in the color Deep. This is a beautiful bronzer that's very natural looking on our skin tone. I just got this and it's just, it's gorgeous. It's not too red. Gives off more of like a neutral, cool tone, which is good for me. And I do use my Fenty cheek brush, my bronzer brush for this. I'm going to switch over to Patrick Ta's brush as well. See how pretty and just natural looking that is? Gonna take that around my perimeter of my forehead. And that is all I'm going to do for bronzer. I'm not really going to take it under my chin or anything because remember, we're going for pretty natural. I'm not gonna even do my nose. I am now going to switch up the brands a little bit and go in with my Laura Mercier blush. This is the Royale color. It's a very pretty deep, like purple. Doesn't come across on your skin this deep, but it's a beautiful color. I am gonna put that on the balls of my cheeks. And sometimes I do come up to my forehead a little bit and just put a little bit up there also. All right, and now for my highlighter, I have kind of started wearing highlighter again in a few places. I am going to be using the Laura Mercier's highlighter as well in the color Inspiration. I don't even know if they still have this color anymore, but it's very pretty. It's kind of like a rose gold color, but it looks beautiful on the skin, and I think that this is a really good color for any skin tone. I'm gonna be using my Scott Barnes brush for this, just to kind of sheer that on, because I don't want to use a lot. I just want to kind of sheer it in a few places. All right, so for now, this is all that I'm going to do with my face. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera and my eyes, and then we'll come back and see what the final look looks like after I set my face. But this is a really nice, just quick beat that you could do in 10 minutes. Use your fingers. It is dirty, look at them, but sometimes it just goes on better with my fingers than me using a sponge or a brush. I mean, when you go to more special occasion events, out to dinner, on a date, whatever it may be, yes, you can go in with a little bit fuller makeup, but on everyday errands and just kind of running around town and trying to get last minute things done, just use your fingers. So let's go ahead and get my eyebrows and my eyes done, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have finished my eyes, I finished my eyebrows, my eyeshadow. I've only used 2 eyeshadow colors, and with those colors for my crease, I used my bronzer, make it quick, and then I used the Too Faced Neutrals palette. For my lid color, I did use this color right here. So I'm gonna set my face now using the Morphe mattifying spray. While that dries, I did go ahead and I used my KKW Beauty Lip Pencil in the color 3. And for my lip color, I did use the number 411 in Estee Lauder. It's a very pretty nude color. And then as a topper for that, I used the Estee Lauder color 112, which was Angel Cream. Very pretty combination. So now I am going to let my setting spray dry down. I will then apply my mascara because I don't like for it to, possibly run with my face being wet from the spray. And I'm just gonna redo my 2 French braids and I'll be ready to hit the door. So I'll be back. Stay tuned for the final look. I'll see you guys in a moment. All right, so I am back, y'all. I decided not to go with my 2 French braids that I had before, and instead I put my hair up in one bun with a couple of tendrils coming down. And this is my look for today. As you can see, it looks very natural in my opinion. This new color that she gave me, I actually like it a lot. it's complementing the rest of my body. So 6W1 may be indeed my color rather than the 5N2. I was noticing that it was leaning more like on the peachier side on that 5N2, but this one looks much more natural. And again, used my fingers to put on this foundation. Looks very natural. This is gonna stay like this for the rest of the day. The blush looks good, the bronzer looks good, everything looks good in my opinion. What do you all think? Do you think that it matches me quite well while you can see my neck, my shoulders? How do you think it looks? So I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day. I'll be checking in with you all throughout the day just to see how these Cover FX mattifying drops worked. And yeah, I'll give you some check-ins just to see what my T-zone is looking like, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned if you want to see a check-in today. All right, bye. All right, y'all, so it is actually 1 p.m. right now. I put my makeup on and I finished putting my makeup on around 9:30 this morning. So we are hitting that 4th hour. I have not had to blot at all. What you see right now is actually how it's naturally looking. I think that the mattifying drops are doing what they're supposed to do, because 4 hours in on a normal day for me, I would start getting oily, you know, here in my T-zone. And I'm starting to get a little bit, you know, here, but it's definitely not as bad as it normally would be. I've been outside, I've been running errands, and it's just a normal day right now. So I've been quite busy. I haven't just been sitting in the house. So we're at the 4-hour mark. I just wanted to come and show you all what it's looking at like with the application process I went through, applying with my hands, using the mattifying drops, and just going about my day. So let me know what you think. I'll come and check back in with you a little bit later, give you another update of what I am looking like. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so I am back and the time is now 5:16. So my makeup has been on from like 9 a.m. to now, which is a full day. I have not blotted at all, and I am doing really well. If you knew my combo oily skin, it gets pretty rough around that 4th, 5th hour. And for this being the only issue that I have going on right now, I am very pleased. I am going to start incorporating these Cover FX booster drops into my regimen and into my makeup routine, because it definitely is working. I have more of like a natural dewy look right now, which I'm perfectly okay with. I don't look like, you know, a can of coconut oil has been slathered on my face. So I'm okay with this. It looks really good. And the makeup itself has held up really well also. So I will be definitely using this. Have you used it before? If so, comment below. Let me know if you have used the mattifying booster drops or any of their booster drops, because when I went onto their website, they had quite a few that I didn't know about. So Cover FX has definitely expanded their drop game, and I'm interested to see just how well the others do. So I hope you enjoyed this video, this wear test. I used mostly Estee Lauder products on my face today, and it was a quick makeup routine for a day of running errands. So again, hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.